So, Claire, Claire, guessing you thought Charlie was gonna be your saving grace or boyfriends. Guessing you thought he was gonna be the one that topped all the other men's in your life that you didn't had. I'm guessing you don't want to believe everybody when they tell you Charlie done some very bad things and you should stay away from him. I'm guessing that people telling you this, the charges he facing, you don't want to believe it. You got an excuse for every answer that everybody, every time somebody throws something at you, you gotta answer for it. Like your mama was talking to you and you was like, well, there's no way possible he can be accused of that. Ava was naive. I mean, not naive. Ava was drunk and she wasn't even much lucid. How are we taking her serious? Because she was tied up in his apartment. That's why we taking her that's why we taking her serious. It's just like, I want to say you foolish, but then again, I know your history when it comes to men. I know you never had a fair shot at a man. This basically your fair shot at a man. And I'm guessing you basically running with it just cause. Because I heard of stand by your man, but Claire, you standing by your boyfriend, I guess. That's what I'm going to say for that. I'm guessing you standing by your boyfriend. You only known the man for a few weeks and you just standing by him while we congratulate you for being so loyal and, not trusting everybody, include and drugged Ava and not believing everything she said, whatever, but you're doing too much, Claire, in my opinion. You're doing too much. I mean, holding somebody hostage in their apartment would be enough for me. I mean, that's clear cut something wrong with this man, something else with this man. And then on top of it, everybody telling you this is this boy mother, you making excuses and making accusations that that's not his mother. He told me this. He told me that. How can this be? How can this possibly? I mean, you made every excuse in the book. Every time your mama threw something at you, you was there ready to hit it with your bat and hit a home run with it. Now, if he would have married you and you had the ring, we was congratulate you for your naivety, and we will also congratulate you by standing by your man, but you taking standing by your man in a whole new field. Now, if you would have known this man for years, I will understand all that, but then again, you always been how can I put this nicely? You always have been the one that always take everybody up. Well, you always take yourself for granted, and you always believe in yourself in the wrong situations. Your mama basically was telling you what was going on with Charlie. You want to sit there pretending like, oh, this can't be happening. Oh, I love this man. Oh, I trust him. Oh, that's not his mama. Oh, I never seen Ava in his apartment. Claire, do we need to remind you when you was in his apartment Christmas when y'all opened them presents? Do we need to remind you that? Remember that noise you heard when y'all was opening up each other present and you asked him what that noise was and he freaked out when he heard that noise? Have we forgotten about that moment? Or the many of times he went and let you into his apartment and that was the first time you ever saw his apartment and able to sit in there. Well, this the second time. This your first or second time. Wait, the first time y'all was getting ready to, when he was offering you sets and the present, or was that the same scene? I'm thinking it's the first time you ever been in his apartment. That noise should have been a hint for you when he freaked out and about pissed his pants. He had that, oh, I'm about to pee on myself look. I don't know what obvious clues you need that this man is not good for you. And basically, he raped your cousin, and now you're trying to, where you dating him, and now you trying to have a relationship with a rapist, apparently, that raped your cousin, then had a baby. So you want to date a careless man running around here raping women, impregnating them, don't got enough common sense to wear a rubber or protect himself, not knowing that Allie could have had something or not, but he run around here kidnapping, raping women, but you run around here defending this same man. I mean, Claire, the clues should have been obvious to you. I mean, I'm not going to give you too much, but I'm going to give you enough to let you know that, yeah, this man ain't no good for you. And I don't know why you didn't catch on. I don't know why the noise that day you was in his house on Christmas, Christmas, and that noise, and he had that freak, I'm about to pee in my pants moment. He came up with every excuse. He didn't go bother looking at the noise or see what the noise was. He told you it was fine or whatever. I mean, he basically wouldn't let you in his apartment, so I'm not understanding why you still believe that this man is innocent. But then again, Claire, we can't blame you. Go ahead with your man. I guess I'm guessing you need some hard evidence, or you need to be, Murphy. Like I don't know what you need at this point, Claire. I mean, the clues are obvious that this man ain't no good, and basically, yeah, this man you thought was an angel, that you thought was good to you, once turned out or is a rapist and raped your cousin, and now got a cousin, and now you got a cousin, another cousin, a baby cousin. So I'm guessing at the end of that scene, you crying and breaking down in your mama arm. I guess you put two and two together and realized that Charlie is not the man that you thought he was, and you basically learned your lesson, and you decided, I need to find better. But we just gonna move on from that. Charlie and your lies. Charlie, you can only lie for so long, buddy. I mean, they might not got you with the rape thing right now, but they do got you with the kidnapping your own mother. So while you sitting there pretending like you didn't rape nobody, basically you already admitted to your mama. Once those pills out of your mama's system and your mama lucid again, you know it's gonna be your word against hers, right? And more than likely, they're going to take her word because she was held hostage in your house, in your apartment. The excuse you gave Rave, you could have came up with another excuse. Besides, she came to your house all crazy, your apartment all crazy. You decided to tie her up, and she was unconscious, barely able to, she wasn't even much in her right mind, basically. So that shows us right there. You're lying about the part where you say she came to your door acting all crazy. You didn't have enough common sense, like Rafe said, to call the police and tell them that there's a crazy woman at your apartment, which you could have did, and they wouldn't have that on you. But then again, you was too busy trying to get freaky with Claire, so you didn't care about none of that. Like I said, I give it to you, Charlie. You were smart for the most part, but you made a whole lot of horrible mistakes. Mistakes meaning leaving your mama alone in your apartment, and two, having your mama held hostage in your apartment. I mean, if you're going to hold somebody hostage, at least have enough common sense to have them, far away from your apartment as possible, in an abandoned building somewhere that somebody can just come bust into your apartment and see somebody up there, tied up with a gag in their mouth. I mean, you could have did a whole lot better. Then on top of it, you didn't have nobody watching her. You didn't have no camera in there watching her. Yeah, in fact, you was too sloppy and too confident that you would never get caught because you thought this was always gonna stick the trip, not bounce to you. You was too cocky and arrogant. Then you trying to have a relationship with the woman cousin that you raped. Charlie, you made a whole lot of mistakes. I mean, this rape thing that you lying about, you only gonna get away with it for so long. I mean, Trip them already doing a DNA test on it, so that's gonna prove that's your child. Even though it might not be admissible in court, they got proof that that's your child. That DNA that they said matched Trip is gonna match yours. So if Claire still think there's a chance that you're a good guy, not a bad guy, she gonna get her rude awakening also. And you can sit there and lie, deny all you want to. Oh wait, you out. You out on bail. So I'm guessing you're gonna run now. If you had enough common sense, you'll run. And then I don't like how days ended with Tripp running into you because he left his phone in your apartment after he about knocked his daddy head off with that bat. Like he was aiming for a home run with his daddy. So I don't like that. That could turn left. Then on top of, we got so many hands playing around with this situation. Even if they do get to nail you, why do I got a feeling you're going to get away anyways? I mean, we got Nicole running into the interrogation room, threatening you. That could be easily used against y'all. We got Tripp, Kayla, and Steve running an unofficial DNA test just to prove a point that he trying to get out of this silver suit, even though this silver suit can be put on hold because there's new evidence out there that can that can prove that it wasn't you and it was your brother, but y'all decided to do it that way. So that's what kills me about them. Like, basically, Rafe doing his job. He can't make the man talk. He can't torture the man or none of that. Basically, he got to get it out the best way he can with an old-fashioned interrogation. And hoping maybe he'll crack. Now that he free, and basically the little free 10 or 20 minutes seconds Monica had to interrogate him, or 30 minutes he had to interrogate Charlie some more, maybe he'll crack, cause Ray was getting about to make him Ray was getting ready to make him crack anyways. Nicole kind of ruined that when she come busting in there threatening that man, which our lawyer can use against him, but he had a common sense. He'll use that against y'all and make all y'all look like I said, too many hands in this, and I got a feeling he gonna end up either escaping these charges, find a loophole, or he finna run for his life. But I got a feeling he gonna stay for Claire. And I'm also afraid of that too. Cause sound like Claire is his first official girlfriend. Claire already got experience with boyfriends, so she ain't hitting or missing either way, but I'm guessing this is his first official girlfriend, meaning Claire. He said he have had girlfriends, but I'm guessing Claire might be his only steady one he might have, because you can have a girlfriend, but it can be, some on the workout. They can work for an hour or two or a day or two, and the next minute y'all broke up. So I'm guessing Claire the only one that went to second base with him, almost a third base, because they're about to have sex. So I'm guessing Claire got father, he got father with Claire than he got with any of his other girlfriends. So I'm thinking he either gonna run like hell, stay for Claire, or Trip might end up doing something he shouldn't be doing, because Trip trying to clear his name also, and I hate that too, that Trip trying to clear his name in the process of why this is going on, and I hope Trip don't do nothing foolish. I hope and pray he do not, but who knows at this point. Um Do I really want to fool with Xander? Yeah, I got to deal with Xander. Oh Jesus! So let's see how long I can get through it. Get through with this mess. So the Xander situation. I mean the Philip situation with Xander, Chloe, Brady in it. First of all, Xander, let me go ahead and bust your little bubble right now. See, you naive to think that Claire and you on the steady ground and y'all won't break up and you think nobody can interfere or break that up with you and Sarah got going on. Think again, buddy. Remember how you got her and remember how somebody else can get her the same way you got her. So let's not get it twisted that you think ain't no man coming in and steal her from you. Cause Sarah is a cheater. You might be the hot tomato right now, but trust me, there's always a silver quarter, a silver dollar, or a check coming around the corner that could take her away from you. And we know she always to be down for that. So just cause your abs might look nice right now, somebody can come with more abs than you and take her away from you. So let's get that straight and clear right now, Zelda. While you thinking you the head dog right now, you got Sarah hard. Mm-hmm. I forgot her first boyfriend. That one she was finna marry that she didn't want to marry, but she would just marry him because him. You see how he thought he had her when she was gonna marry him, but you see how she threaded him along and dragged him along, even told him she didn't want. Well, she pretended like she wanted to marry him. Then at the end, told him, "No, I don't want to marry you." I forgot his name. Forgot his name. Kate's son, him. Yeah, let's not forget how he thought he was the lucky man with her and how quickly that changed. And let's not forget how she got you. You was a rebound. Let's not forget that. Well, no, you wasn't. Y'all cheated with each other. You cheated with her and he was a rebound on top of it. So let's put it that way, Xander. You can always be the rebound. She can always have another muscle man with a big head like yours. Let's not get it twisted thinking that Sarah is yours. There can't nobody come and, poke in that relationship and poke her away from you. So let's not get that twisted. Another thing, Xander, you are dealing with the mob. While you ready to go snitch on snitch on Philip like the dog you are, you might want to slow down and compose yourself. This is the mob you dealing with. This ain't no gang members, no thugs, no goons, none of that. You're dealing with the mob. Once they on your behind, they are not leaving you alone until they get what belongs to them. So while you thinking, oh, I'm finna go tell on Philip, oh, I can't wait to go tell on him, oh, I can't wait to do. You should have left that whole situation alone. You could have kept it. You could have kept everything going or whatever. But you could have been working behind the scenes also to try to help him out because he in trouble. You know the trouble can spread out to also to you, Victor, all y'all, Maggie. Let's not forget now. Let's not forget now. The mob, they coming out the whole entire family, not just one person. Why you think you got something over Philip head? You better think again. Just like Philip knee deep in the mob, so are you. You interfere with them people money. Those people was expecting their payment and fill up the launder their money through Titan. You basically stop their dummy operation. Do you really think they're not gonna come after you, Victor, Maggie, Sarah, the whole Kyriakis family? So if I was you, I would think about that. And I would think about that, and I would leave that alone, cause they already. Philip tried to warn you. Do you know who you dealing with? You dealing with the mom. We know you big, strong, and muscular with a big head. We know you ain't scared of nobody, but you'll be scared of a bullet and a gun if it was in your face. So I'm just gonna tell you like this, Xander. While you think you got something, sit down somewhere. Now, Brady, We already know you and Xander don't get along. You and Philip basically getting along just to get along at this point. We already know can't nobody talk down Xander. We know he's a snitch. We know he's trying to stay and basically in the back pocket right now. We know he want Titan so bad in that CEO position because he finally got an in into Titan and he finally got an in to Victor Pockets, and he don't know how to act with a title or being that close to Victor because he was always the one looking outside the window and he could never get in. Now that he in, watch he be thirsty enough to try to turn that in as quickly. See, like I said, watch now. Watch you try to turn that in and use that against you, Brady. I don't even much think you can talk him out of it. You can try, but I don't think you can talk him out of it. Like, good luck trying. I don't think you gonna do nothing to stop it. Or Chloe. Um, I think maybe y'all gang together, y'all can go against them. Maybe not, but we'll have to wait and see. But I don't see Xander holding this at all. Not even much a little bit. Nothing. I don't see him holding this. I don't see him, trying to help Philip out at all because Philip tried to explain to him what he did when he dissolved that company and what trouble you got him in. And once he tell on you, you also gonna be in. So I see him telling this snitch about Monday or Tuesday. I just see that. Because he want to stay in. He don't want to be out in the cold no more. It's the winter. You know he got a jacket on, but that's only going to keep the top half of him warm, not the bottom half. So he don't want to be looking outside, and he want to stay in a nice warm mansion. So I see him telling no matter what. And good luck, y'all, Karaoke family, because y'all gonna need it. Cause Xander got a big man up, so. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning and have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.